What is up? What is up? I want to talk about Bitcoin Cash in this video, guys, because I feel like it's losing a little bit of its lackluster. All right. And I want to be specific on what I mean by this. I'm talking about people that bought back in March. All right. I'm going to throw it out there. I think these people are gone. Okay. I think they have given up on Bitcoin Cash, even though they came in so quick and they left, or they came in so quick and they left just as quick. So I don't think Bitcoin Cash, real Bitcoin Cash people, are any bit phased by this group of people that came in March. But I know from the amount of hits on my videos and the amount of attention around not only Bitcoin Cash, but Bitcoin Cash Grayscale, I can tell you with some bit of confidence that these people are gone. I think they really are gone, guys. And I think that this is actually not a bad thing for people that are holding Bitcoin Cash and or the people that have been in Bitcoin Cash for a while, because that's not the type of people we don't want, guys. We don't want people that are just going to come in as the price is going up and then leave when we get a little bit of a setback, a 50%, 60% pullback. And these people are all going to come back. The amount of people as the price goes up is actually going to be a lot more. We're actually going to get a lot larger of a group of people, because I made a video a couple days ago illustrating the fact that most coins, I think, that we're talking about here on the channel are not going to get news on that 200-300% initial price jump as we move into the bull run. Bitcoin Cash is like really the one exception to all the coins we talk about, because it does sporadically get news. The most recent news, I told you that Robinhood sent me an alert that Gary Gensler wanted to ban all crypto trading with the exception of Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum, which doesn't make a lot of sense because Ethereum doesn't have a cap supply and it's a proof of stake coin, and it was raised, the initial funds were raised in an ICO. So I don't think this Gary Gensler guy can make up his mind about frankly anything, but we are still getting news regardless of the fact that this guy can't make up his mind. You see what I'm saying here? Bitcoin Cash gets a little bit of news sporadically in the sense of comparatively to the other coins we're talking about here on the channel. Now, if Bitcoin Cash goes back up to 600, if we get a 2x, if we get a 2x, guys, we're at $900. You guys realize that, right? 200% gain would put us over $900, coming up to that $1,000 mark. And I think there's mental price barriers that have to, be crushed, crushed in your fucking hand here, that we have to see before we start getting Bitcoin Cash more in like the actual spotlight, right? I think that number is somewhere between $1,000 and $2,000, just because it would be a significant rise from the bottom to the top, right? Obviously, the all-time high for Bitcoin Cash is like a little over 3,000, right? But we got to take that all-time high out, guys, because so much stuff has changed. So much things have just generally changed in crypto that if we start looking at that as an all-time high, it really doesn't make a lot of sense, because a lot of people were confused then. Then we had the price discovery again back in 2021 where it went to 1,600. Then we went down to under 100 again, then back up to 700. So it's been a roller coaster. But I keep telling you guys that the roller coaster is going to intensify for new people wanting to come into these coins as the prices barrel up. Look what happened to Doge. Look what happened to Dogecoin back in 2021. Nobody bought Dogecoin under fucking a penny, except me, except the Neanderthal making this video. So my point is, guys, is once Bitcoin Cash gets a little bit more in the spotlight, meaning we go back over 700, we approach that $1,000. I think it's probably more around the $1,000 price point. I think that's when Bitcoin Cash is going to be put back on the map, where people are really going to start looking at it, because it's going to be at that point, the market cap's going to be, I guess, approaching about, I don't know, 10 to 12 billion, I think would be the math on the $1,000 price point. So that's my thoughts on Bitcoin Cash at the moment. I think that the lackluster is lacking luster for the people that jumped in at a 600, but I think those people are also gone. So from a Bitcoin Cash enthusiast, we remain unfazed by this, but I wanted to do an update video to see what you guys are thinking. What are you guys thinking on Bitcoin Cash now that the price is 60% down from the March high, and Bitcoin Cash, BCHG is down even more from that point? So drop it in the comments, guys. I'm curious to know. We'll see you guys in the next one.